What does it take to rise when the world seems stacked against you? My name is Eli, and for most of my 17 years, life felt like a hand-me-down shirt worn, tight, and never quite mine. I grew up in a cramped apartment in Chicago's South Side, sharing a single bedroom with my 3 younger brothers, Caleb, Noah, and little Sam. Our room was a chaos of bunk beds, mismatched socks, and dreams too big for the peeling walls. Meanwhile, my older sister, Lena, had her own spacious suite, as we jokingly called it down the hall. It was just a small room with a single bed and a desk, but to us, it was a palace. Lena, with her sharp mind and sharper ambition, was the family's golden child, destined for greatness. And me? I was just Eli, the one who kept the peace, who made sure the boys ate, and who never asked for much. Our apartment smelled of old paint and my mom's late-night coffee. She worked double shifts at the hospital, her hands rough from cleaning bedpans and her heart heavy from bills. Dad left when Sam was a baby, so it was just us, scraping by. Lena got her room because she was going places, Mom said. She was the one with straight A's, the one who won scholarships, the one whose future shone like a beacon. I didn't resent her, not really. But sometimes, when I tripped over Caleb's sneakers or woke up to Sam snoring, I wondered what it'd be like to have a corner of my own, a place to breathe. School was my escape, not because I loved it, but because it was quiet. I wasn't a star like Lena, but I was good with numbers. Math made sense unlike life. My teacher, Mr. Carter, noticed. He'd stay late to explain calculus, his chalk-covered fingers pointing to equations like they held secrets to the universe. "You've got a gift, Eli," he'd say. I'd shrug, but his words stuck, like seeds in cracked pavement. One day, a flyer on the school bulletin board caught my eye. A national math competition with a grand prize, a full-ride scholarship to any state university. My heart raced. This could be me chance to break free, to give Mom one less mouth to feed, to show my brothers they could dream big too. But doubt crept in. Lena was the scholar, not me. Could I really compete with kids who had private tutors and rooms of their own? I signed up anyway. Nights became a blur of stolen moments studying under a flickering lamp while my brothers slept, solving equations on scraps of paper. Caleb caught me once, squinting at my work. "You gonna be famous, Eli?" he teased. I laughed, but inside, I burned with purpose. This wasn't just about me. It was for them, for Noah's asthma meds, for Sam's school supplies, for Mom's tired eyes. The competition day arrived, cold and gray. I wore my best shirt, the one with only one hole, and took the bus downtown. The auditorium was packed with kids who looked like they belonged, polished, confident, carrying fancy calculators. I clutched my pencil, feeling small. The problems were brutal, each one a mountain. But I thought of my brothers, of Mom's sacrifices, of Lena's suite. I kept going. Weeks later, Mr. Carter called me to his classroom. His face was unreadable. "Eli," he said, "you placed in the top 10. My knees buckled. Top 10 meant a partial scholarship, enough to get me to college. But then he handed me a letter. The top 3 would compete in a final round for the full ride. I was in. The final round was in New York, my first time leaving Chicago. Mom hugged me so tight I felt her heartbeat. "You're my hero, Eli," she whispered. Lena, home from college, gave me a nod. "Don't mess this up," she said, but her eyes were soft, proud even. My brothers made a banner, "Go, Eli," in messy marker. New York was overwhelming: skyscrapers, noise, possibility. The final competition was in a sleek conference room, the kind of place I'd only seen in movies. My opponents were brilliant, their answers flying faster than mine. I faltered, my pencil trembling. Then I remembered Sam's giggle, Noah's cough, Caleb's teasing. I steadied my hand and fought through every problem. The results came at a banquet I felt too scruffy to attend. Third place went to a girl from Boston. Second to a boy from California. My heart sank. Had I come this far for nothing? Then they called my name. First place. The room spun. The full scholarship was mine. Back home, my brothers tackled me, cheering. Mom cried. Lena smiled, a real one this time. "You did it, Eli," she said. I didn't have a suite, but I had something better, a future. I'd sleep in that crowded room a little longer, but now I knew. My chance wasn't just a dream. It was real, and I'd earned it. The scholarship meant college, a degree, a job where I could help my family. But more than that, it showed my brothers they could climb their own mountains. Caleb started studying harder. Noah talked about being a doctor. Sam drew pictures of me as a math superhero. Lena, for all her shine, told me she was proud. And Mom, she framed that scholarship letter, hanging it where we all could see. Life didn't get easy overnight. The room was still cramped. The bills still came. But something shifted. I wasn't just Eli anymore. I was proof that hard work, grit, and a flicker of hope could change everything. And in that tiny, chaotic room, I found space for something new: belief in myself.